So now we'll see the next concept, recurring numbers. So we will be asked to find value of recurring numbers also in the question. So we'll see first what a recurring number is. Suppose if you have a fraction like 4 by 25, and what will be the answer? So we can multiply this with 4 and 4. So using the speed max technique, so it is 16 by 100. Our answer is 0.16. So the answer is got. So here answer is 0.16. Suppose if we have a fraction 7 by 9. Now what will be the answer? It is 0.777. It goes on. So there is no end for it. So we have this 7 repeated many times. So this can be written as 0.7, a bar over it, which means that this 7 is a recurring number. So now we'll be asked to find value of this such numbers. So we'll see the questions and then we'll see how to work out the values. So here the question is, find the value of 0.6 recurring, and the second question is, find the value of 0.458 is recurring here. So 4 is not recurring, only 5 and 8 is recurring. So we'll see how to find the values. So the first question is 0.6 recurring. So I'll tell you how to find the value of this in a short pattern. So I'll explain you how we get this. So when you see this number, so answer is, so how many numbers are recurring? So it is only one number recurring. So divide the 6 by 9. The number of the numbers it is repeated. So if you have two numbers repeated, say like 0.63, so divide it by 99. Here we have only 1 6. So answer is 6 by 9. And simplifying this, it is 2 by 3. The value of 0.6 is 2 by 3. And how did we get this 6 by 9? So we'll see the working. So here 0.6. So we'll take this 0.6 as x. So it is a recurring number. So it is 0.666 recurring. So as we have a single digit, multiplying this with 10, 10x is, so when we multiply this with 10, decimal is shifted to one place right, it is 6.666 recurring. Now subtracting this 2, so we have here two equations, 1 and 2. Subtract 1 from 2. Here it is 10x equal to 6 recurring, and the first equation is x, which is 0.66 recurring. So when we subtract this, the decimal part gets cancelled. So 10x minus x is 9x is 6. So x is 6 by 9 and value is 2 by 3. So now instead of doing all this, so if you have a number like 0.6 recurring divided by 9, so we get the answer 2 by 3. Say suppose for example, if you have a number like 0.74 recurring. Now what will be the answer? It is 74 by 99 is the answer. So just seeing the question, we can write out the answer. Now we'll see what is the answer for the second question. So we have a recurring and a non-recurring number in the decimal part. So the second question is 0.458. So where 5 and 8 are recurring. So what is the answer for this? So here we have only 5 and 8 recurring. So write this as 458 by, so for two recurring numbers 99 and for a non-recurring number 10, and this 458 is subtracted with this 4. So whatever number is here, so write that, subtract with the non-recurring number, and for the recurring numbers you write as many 9s as you have, and for a non-recurring number it is 0. So now the value is 454 by 990. So both are even numbers. So we can simplify and write as 227. So value of 0.458, where 5 and 8 are recurring, is 227 by 495. So here the shortcut is, so we are asked to find the value of 0.458, 5 and 8 recurring. So simply write this 458, subtract the non-recurring number and divide it by, so for number of recurring numbers, so we have two numbers recurring, write 99, and for this non-recurring number, write 0. Subtract and get the fraction. So this value is got by the working of, so take x as 0.458 recurring. So x is 0.458 recurring. And now as we have a non-recurring number, one non-recurring number, multiply this with 10. So 10x will be 4.5858 recurring. And for this non-recurring and two recurring numbers, we'll multiply this x with 1000. So 1000x is equal to 458.5858 recurring. Now when we subtract, so this decimal part gets cancelled and we have 454. And what we'll have on the left hand side, so 1000 minus 10, it is 990x. So x equal to 454 by 990, and simplifying we get the answer 227, 4, 9 and 5, 495. So now instead of doing all this, for this recurring numbers write as many 9s, and for the non-recurring number 0, and 458 subtract the non-recurring number. So just using this shortcut we can find the value. So it is 454 by 990, which is equal to 227 by 495. So friend, so far we saw so many shortcuts and speed max techniques, so which is very useful for you, and only by mere practice you can get all this in the exam. So otherwise you will be using only the conventional method. So practice well. So use all this concept, master this concept and make it yours, and benefit by this. All the best, friends.